game and I'm still the same and I never change just to get a deal, but I'm ballin', ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's nothing, yeah, you know I done it, that is no discussion, bitch.
Hey, what's up guys, Henry the Blaze Jr. and today, as you can tell by the title below, I'm going to be telling you guys how to succeed on my team. Now, I've seen a couple videos out there of people trying to help each other out, and I just don't think they're really giving the right tips and being super honest. I think they're really just trying to clickbait and making you guys want to click the video. I mean, I guess I'm kind of doing the same, but I really do want to be helping you guys on how to succeed on my team. Now, with this, you're going to be learning how to save MT, how to build up your teams, whether to commit on collections or not, a bunch of different things, as well as how to win in MyTEAM Unlimited. Now, first thing you want to do when you want to succeed in MyTEAM is what I would do is keep up with the locker codes. As you can see in front of you right now, today we got a new locker code, and that was for 20 free reward tokens. Now, for people that don't even grind Domination, 20 free reward tokens is a ton. That is enough to almost get you completely through the emerald rewards right there if you do manage to land it, regardless of if you do or don't. That is a free reward. You just cannot turn things like that down. Now, to keep up with things like locker codes and that, a lot of YouTubers do make videos as soon as locker codes drop, but for those of you that don't know how else to find them, you want to be going on Twitter and you want to be following the NBA 2K18 MyTEAM page. They are literally dropping codes like every other day. So phenomenal. I am loving it this year. It makes it so much easier for people that don't want to put money into the game and still have fun and be able to grind. Now, step number 2 is what I would try to do. This depends on what kind of team you already have. Is I would try to unlock the auction house right away. Now, unlocking the auction house this year is a little bit tough, I'm not gonna lie, but once you get it, it is gonna be so important moving forward on what you want to continue to do with your team. Because at the beginning of the year, you get off with starter packs. You can get lucky going to constant matches. From what I've noticed this year, matchmaking online has been a lot better this year, and you'll eventually win that MyTEAM online game as well as that triple threat online game. As you can see for the goals here, what you have to do that's really hard here is win a triple threat online game and as well as an online game. All the other challenges are fairly easy. The reason you want to do this is because at the beginning of the year, when you first get your starter packs and all your cards, you are going to get a lot of silver cards. You want to get rid of these cards right away, not because they're garbage, but because they are such a high value. A lot of silver cards are going for a ton, which is what's making it super hard for people to be able to lock in collections this year. As you can see, I'm yet to even lock one in. Eventually, I have to lock one in if I want to unlock my custom jerseys, but until the time comes where I feel like I need to, I'm not going to do that. So number 1, guys, what I would try to do is unlock the auction house right away. You can already get so many free cards from playing triple threat, from getting locker codes that's given free cards such as Amethyst, Jerry West, Ruby, Charlie Scott. Yes, they're not guaranteed, but it's better to have a chance at all these free cards than none at all. So what you want to do is unlock the auction house right away, and I would try to get rid of your silver cards. Now, you may not have enough players where you can get rid of your silver cards. That is where you want to go straight into Domination. A lot of you guys, once you unlock the auction house, you can buy these amazing cards for super cheap. You can sell 1 silver for the value of like 5 sapphires, which is just insane this year. So I would use that to your advantage, especially when going into Domination. Depending on how experienced you are, you want to use that and you want to grind through Domination. And one key word I'm going to use a lot throughout the video is patience. You want to be super patient about everything this year. You want to get through Domination. It's going to test your patience. It's going to be tough, but getting through it is so worth it. And grinding through all of these gives you about 480 to 490 tokens in total, which is enough alone to get you to free Amethyst cards. Now, would I use all the tokens? I would probably recommend you don't. I would maybe go up to the Amethyst, maybe a couple of diamond cards if you need, but I do not think you need to go to the pink diamond rewards. Why do I say that? I think these tokens are going to be of huge value later on. Usually they have the token market open, but recently it's only been to be able to buy packs. I think they're going to be available later to be able to buy players, and I think tokens are going to be worth more than MT actually is this year, so I would hold on to the tokens. Get cards that you feel like you need, but don't get cards that you don't. For example, I currently have 52 tokens. That's enough for me to get this Johnny Moore right now, and then go into the board where I can get Carmelo Anthony, but I really don't feel like I need to. Don't feel like you need to do anything. That's the one thing about the game, is that you're always going to be pressured and feel like you need to constantly keep up to date with stuff. You don't need to worry about that. But number 1, I would grind Domination. Why would I do this as first? It's because you get all these player packs and whatnot, and I know at first you're thinking these player packs are not going to be anything crazy, but that's not the point. It's the value you get out of the packs. The cards that you can pull out of these are worth the most they're ever going to be as early as they are in the year. The early in the year, the more they're going to be worth, and that's what you want to keep in mind when grinding Domination. It does get a little bit tougher when you go towards Fantasy and all-time Domination, hence why I said get whatever cards you need to do here. But the thing is, you don't want to be buying the most recent cards in the auction house, and that's what we're going to be talking about next. When it comes to the auction house, the thing is, you want to be resisting as hard as you can. And for me personally, it's pretty hard because I'm a content creator, so I want to get cards day one. But a card like, let's say for example, this Kiki was going for 150k yesterday. Just because he may or may not be your favorite player does not mean you want to get him right away. The key again to the game this year, or to any MyTEAM every year, is patience. You can see that there's none for buy now. There was actually some for buy nows earlier, but he will eventually go down in price. And you really want to read the auction house, because you also want to think about the fact that in a week he's going to be gone because of new throwbacks. So that's something to put into perspective. Now, on the subject of speaking about the auction house and players or whatnot, we can go ahead and start speaking about lineups. Now, take a look at my lineup and take a look at how much MT I have. You see, I have 632k MT right now. That is a lot of MT, and with that, you would usually expect people to have a lot or very good players. But my lineup, as you can see, is not really phenomenal, but it's not really terrible. I've got Dave Bing, J.R. Smith, and Bob Lanier basically is the only cards that I've bought, and not necessarily bought because I got most of them from packs. But as you can see, I'm rocking everybody else as a reward card. One thing about this year is you do not need the best players in order to succeed this year. As long as you can play, you are going to be fine. Only cards I've picked up is cards where I feel like it's been urgent, where I need one at that position. Dave Bing is a crucial card because off my point guards, I've got Marbury, Bibby, and Jeff Petrie, and none of those cards really do what I need them to do. Jeff Petrie is an alright card, but honestly, I would actually replace him with Stephon Marbury, and that's what I would do there. J.R. Smith is a great card. Again, I did not have any shooting guards that were over an Amethyst. Jerry Sloan is a great card, but he's just not fast. J.R. Smith has the athleticism and the speed, and that is what I was looking for in my lineup. Bernard King was free. Maurice Lucas was free. Bob Lanier is one of the centers I would recommend you pick up. There's either him or Dikembe Mutombo. The reason I would pick him over Dikembe Mutombo, and I will be making a video on the best value players in every lineup, the reason I would take Bob Lanier is he can actually shoot the mid-range. Dikembe is more there for just purely defense, where Bob Lanier is a two-way player and grabs a ton of rebounds. But as you can see, guys, this is purely just reward cards, and with the amount of MT I have enough MT where I can lock in enough collections that I can literally go get Pink Diamond Grant Hill right now. But the thing is, I don't need him. I don't need to spend unnecessary MT on wants. It has to be more needs. Again, you got to focus on more wants than needs, and you got to be patient. Again, I'm going to keep talking about patience over and over. You want to be patient with everything you decide to do on MyTEAM. This year and every other year, it's so easy to be impulsive, especially when they release a new card. You're like, holy crap, there's going to be Pink Diamond, blah, 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 releasing tomorrow. Boom, 600k bid, and suddenly 2 weeks later, that card is going for 200k. Especially for people that don't play crazily much. Unless you're really a content creator, you do not need to be bidding on cards day one. But that is just my opinion. It's your guys' money. It's your guys' MT. You decide what you want. That is just how I've learned to make a lot of MT. And as you can see, I've got 630 MT, 30,000 MT, sorry. I have the lineup I have, and I'm honestly doing fine in MyTEAM Unlimited. I'm currently 6-0, and that's all purely doing gameplay. So you can see it's not too bad. Yes, there's a cheeser online that's going to rough you up a couple times, and it's tough. It's very hard to sweep this year. People are sweating every year, but you don't need to sweep as well. If you try way too hard in this game, you are just not going to have fun with it. Except the fact that you're going to lose sometimes. It's tough, especially when you're a budget player and you want to get these Pink Diamond cards and stuff, but just keep going. That's a reason we have 20 more days still to get this card, so there's absolutely no rush. Another way you can make a lot of MT other than Domination, now that we've discussed lineups and Domination, is you want to actually go into Triple Threat Online. Now, Triple Threat Online is not as good as it was in the previous weeks. They actually updated it. So now, for example, if there's cards, well, let's talk about cards first. There's packs like throwback packs and stuff that you can actually collect from ball drops in MyTEAM Triple Threat Online. Sorry, I can't even speak English right now. But in Triple Threat Online, there's things such as diamond packs, there's throwback packs. You can get exclusive cards from Triple Threat Online, and that's what's amazing. Now, previously, you could consistently drop the ball in the same area and pick up like 3 throwback cards from that same slot, but now they've patched it where if you drop a ball in that area, that card later turns into just MT in that slot area. kind of sucks. It is what it is, but triple threat is still the best way, in my opinion, to make MT when you're just playing around. And the thing is, I have diamond contracts on these 3 players. You don't have to put diamond contracts on the best players. I had to put on Maurice Lucas because he's a pink diamond, so I was forced to use him. I would have used a different card otherwise, but I'm fine with these cards. You mainly want cards that are able to shoot when it comes to triple threat online. All 3 of these cards can shoot the 3, him the least consistent, but regardless, they still have to guard him or he will hit it. 3s are so important in triple threat online, help spread the floor, and if someone is off balling, you can actually punish them. But you can get a ton of rewards, and the better you are, the more rewards you can get. It's just nice. That is something I would definitely recommend you guys go ahead and do. Now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the pack market, everybody's best friend, aka 2K's best friend, because they love to take your money. This year, you do not want to be opening packs right away, and if you so decide to open packs right now at this moment, it is October 10th, you only want to be opening league packs. Regardless of what theme cards come out and everything, you want to be opening league packs for the next couple weeks. Why do I say this? Silver cards and all those things are so highly valued. Let's randomly go to the Pacers right now, and let's go find a random silver. Corey Joseph, how much are you going for? 6 to 7K MT. Silvers are going for more than rubies and sapphires. It is just absolutely insane, which is why the league packs are the best value, because almost everything you pull other than sapphire cards are going to have value. Bronze cards going for a ton, some gold cards, not most of them, half I would say, are still going for pretty good value and things like that. But I would not recommend trying to open packs a ton. If you are though, this is a prime time to open packs. That is what I'll say. You will always get your money's worth when you open packs as of right now. Now this is not guaranteed, obviously. I don't control your guys' pack luck, but right now at the beginning of the year is where you usually get your most value out of the cards. 2 months from now, when there's silvers and there's a ton in the auction house and they're flooded because everyone's been ripping a bunch of theme packs, they won't be valued anymore. But at the beginning of the year, they have been going for the most, so that is what I would recommend, the 10 boxes. I personally have never really cared for these 20 deluxe. I've always just liked going with the 10s because I can do 30 of these or I can do 1 of these. So I mean, I just like to get my value in the sense where I get 30 because there's those other 5 cards as far as content. That's just my opinion. But one thing you should never do, guys, is rip packs with MT. This year they have increased the amount of MT a pack costs. It actually costs more MT than VC to rip these packs, which is just absolutely insane. 12,000 MT to rip a pack. I never thought I would see the day. So when it comes to packs, guys, try to avoid it as much as you can. And if you can and need to absolutely open packs, I would definitely recommend getting the league packs, or maybe not even the throwback, but the 20th anniversaries that come out are not bad. They're just more expensive. So again, league packs, you're just getting your best value out of it, and that is what I would recommend you do. So those are basically the main tips I have to give you guys when it comes to making MT. You want to be grinding Domination. To sum everything up, you want to do Domination first, or sorry, unlock the auction house first, then do Domination. Keep up completely with your locker codes. This year the challenges are worth it, but they're not worth it at the same time. Like weekly challenges, there's 5 games for 3 tokens, and then there's scheduled challenges, which I've actually been doing, where you're playing 15 games for tokens. But the thing about challenge tokens is, if we go to one that I have not completed yet, is you can get these free agent cards. I'm currently doing a couple of those, and when I'm bored and I'm editing and my videos like exporting or something, I'll do a couple of these to get these free agent cards, and then at the end you get these throwback packs. The reason I would say is never do these current ones. Why? Is because those packs are out right now, meaning those packs are not very valued. Whereas if you did a Timberwolves one right now, since they're completely gone, you got all the way through and finished the Jazz and Timberwolves Premier Award, and you got a guaranteed Jazz and Timberwolves players, potentially even an Amethyst. Those cards are not pullable anymore. They have higher value than these ones, which is why I never do these ones up until these packs are actually gone, because I'm actually more motivated. And let's say I pull Amethyst J.R. Smith out of these packs after they're gone, he is going to sell for a ton, and that is just how you make a lot of value. Otherwise, I would not really say these single player challenges are worth it. The moments challenges, I will say, are worth it. This one was worth 2,100 MT. The previous one was worth 2,000 MT. Super easy money in the pockets, super easy difficulty. You can breeze right through with regardless what team you have. But yeah, guys, you want to do Domination, you want to grab triple threat online as much as you can, and you want to resist buying players. Right now, I currently want that Diamond Kiki Vanderway, but I just can't bring myself to buy him. I just don't see how he's worth 100k MT, so I can't commit. As much as I want to make a gameplay video for you guys, I want to be not screwed so hard when I buy him and I sell him back and suddenly he's only going for 80k and I've lost like 30k on a deal right there. So I just don't want it to be unfair to me. So that's one thing to put into perspective. If there's something I didn't go over at all and you guys want me to help you out, let me know down in the comment section below. For my day one boys right there, you know I'm always answering in the comments. I love to interact with you guys. So yeah guys, again, auction house, domination, keep up with your locker codes. Go play Triple Threat Online and MyTEAM Unlimited if you need. Sell your silver cards right away, because sure, you might need them for spares on the bench, but honestly just sell them and buy lower value bronzes, because those silvers will only go down in value as you go down the line. So make as much MT as you can off everything. And again, the keyword is patience. Do not just act on cards because they're the newest cards, because you think they might be the hot stuff. You can compete in MyTEAM Unlimited against anything. Like with the team I have, I've lost to teams that are way worse than mine, and I've also absolutely destroyed teams where they've already had Dan Issel and God Squad. So it really just comes down to how you play. Sometimes 2K decides the game for you, and it is what it is. Now, if you guys did find this video helpful, you know what you gotta do. Gotta leave a like on this video. And for you new viewers, you know you've gotta hit that subscribe button and join the Domination Nation. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and take care.